What is up, folks? Welcome back to another episode of my Roman Empire playthrough. Looking really good here. Where we last left off, we took a big chunk of West Africa. In fact, we took, the remains of the only remaining, or was remaining, independent nations out here in West Africa, which is really cool because theoretically, once we deal with one wave of revolts and convert everything up, then we should, for the most part, be entirely stable at all throughout West Africa, and no longer require any troops out here, which is awesome. And all of these stacks that are here right now can be mobilized to other regions. But we're currently in a war with this dude in the New World. I do have a stack on his capital city, so hopefully we can kind of make short work of him here. And that's one less issue. We don't have to worry about our stupid colonial nations. One of them did declare war, by the way. It looks like it was Castilian Brazil. And, that's why he's not giving us transfer. Makes sense all of a sudden, because he's actually not involved in our war and his own war. Well, if we take all of this, right? Oh, what's that? The Netherlands. Okay. If we take all of this, then he will have 100% in him and can peace out. So that's a non-issue. Either way, guys, we're going to be able to, take out that nation. And that means there's, with the exception of a few tiny non-issues, that means there's basically three nations, one being Louisiana, which is also in a union, so I guess technically two nations out here in the New World. But let's get straight into things, guys. Let's core up the stuff that we took last episode. And I noticed that this nation out here in Asia, Delhi, his ally will not back him up. So what a perfect time to go in and take him on 1v1. Ming has quite some rebel issues right now. But these revolutionaries, not a big deal if they're successful as far as I'm concerned. Right? And let's get straight into things. Speaking of rebels, we have an awful lot of rebels in our own land, which is quite upsetting. But it's just how it goes. And there's going to be much more of what we're used to here this episode, which is mostly waiting for our cores to finish up, unfortunately. Oh geez, some of these forts are very high level. That's upsetting to see, even in the New World. Now, our truce is up with Poland and Lithuania, and Russia has not done anything yet. I noticed he was actually losing to the Japanese. But it occurred to me that he only just moved his troops over here, I think. Took him a long time. Let alone... Well, there's still a nation there. Can't quite see that province. It actually looks like uncolonized land. It can't be, though. That's crazy looking, that little area. Yeah, I hope the Russians do win. I mean, Japan's defending, but he's winning right now, which is awfully inappropriate. I hope the Russians, that's not the plan. In fact, I would have already liked him to have moved on and be attacking Lithuania or Poland or anything like that. But he's not guaranteeing them right now, which is a good sign. I do feel really tempted to, go in the European theatre. God dang it, there's so much left to the game. I'm thinking about, for tedium sakes, I really desperately want to begin eliminating some of these nations, but on the other hand, as long as we've got plenty of provinces to convert, then in theory, I don't need to actually annex the stuff like in any kind of extreme hurry, if you see what I'm saying. But the problem is, of course, it just means we have more to do later. I'm wondering about whether we can integrate the Netherlands soon. Okay, the nobility has a lot of influence there, so let's make sure to lose it. Now, we actually don't need all that much war score against this dude. If his troops that he has could get caught out and stack wiped, he'd be really quite demoralized, that nation. A lot of these nations, guys, I don't even bother like trying to pronounce their names or even acknowledge their existence, if you know what I mean. They're just not worth the mental energy. I should go ahead and throw down a colonist there. So I forget, damn it, where our actual colonists are. Every single time I seem to forget. But we found him last time. He's probably not completed a... Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's probably sent out and not completed a colony. That's actually what I expected to be the case. So we need to wait till we core up our land, but let's check. I wonder, we could probably fully annex them, but I'm thinking about our overextension. How much can we take here? Nice, that is a full annexation. That looks pretty good. It's a big chunk of land going to be eliminated here from this one war. And his enthusiasm's already low. Okay, I'm going to manually convert some of these provinces. Just a little bit. How about the religious unity to like some of these nations on the fly? So did we not enforce religion on New Spain? I thought we did. No, we did. Great. He is Orthodox. Dude, these flags, though, I really like them. The Roman Empire flag is really decent looking, in my opinion. A little bit elaborate. Even the SPQR in there, which I can barely see on my monitor, so I doubt you guys can see on the YouTube video after it's rendered in slightly lower res. Uh-oh, Rabolas. We don't mind peasants, but of course it is the scary religious rebels that we do mind. Yeah, the liberty desire of the Netherlands is an issue, so let's focus on him, trying to sort out that liberty desire, and then maybe when we're at peace we can begin integrating him. He is not our religion. Even if we did enforce religion on him, many of these provinces are in his trading company, and we would struggle to convert them, which is unfortunate. But like I said, as long as our missionaries are busy, and we shouldn't stress too much about converting provinces like that. The colonial nations are obviously different, because I can't just integrate them and then convert them myself. I guess the 13 colonies looks like it's dragging behind. There's a lot of provinces here. The density, the sizes of the provinces are quite different. Keep spamming our colonist. Cool. That's going to be quite cool looking once that little colony is completed. Okay, I'm thinking about if we're going to be at war, let's just start another bloody war. I hate the size and the alliance of this bloody Mexico, Louisiana, and Colombia. It's pissing me off big time. That's why they actually have a decent amount of quite professional troops. A little bit of an issue. Kind of procrastinating a little bit in that regard, I would say, but we have to do it eventually. Let's go send more troops out as Africa is stabilizing a little bit. And yeah, we could really use more troops in the New World at this stage, I would suggest. Definitely going to be deleting a lot of forts in Africa in general. Add that all to the trading company, where I think we already have a merchant anyway. Not much of an issue. And for once, it appears as though maybe we're going to be able to just smoothly fully annex somebody here without another nation having an occupation or something to that effect. I just need a... Oh no! Military points are about to be maxed out. Alrighty, I guess developing. It's been quite some time since we developed, eh? Which region should I develop? This is all Roman. Ah, get spent military points. I hope I'm not absent-mindedly forgetting anything. That would be embarrassing if it was the case, but it is what it is. Alrighty, that is their full annexation. Great. Now we have to wait until this core finishes, however, which is going to take a while. This is my life in a nutshell. Let's try to get every occupation. You. Okay, that's alright, that's alright, it's right. I just don't want them to convert. If they spawn on Catholic provinces, which seems to be the way most of the time, then I'm not too concerned, but it's when they convert provinces back. Uh-oh, my missionary's not doing anything, monk, you fool. Go, utilize them. Stop doing that, you imbecile. What good is your missionaries and your missionary strength if you do not even utilize them? Send them back in. Oh man, the world's looking awfully orthodox, but at the same time, yeah, I'm stressing. I'm stressing. There is land which must be converted. Okay, the Mexican Louisiana province has fallen, their capital. So, if I take any land, guys, it should be these forts. Like, specifically these forts we should take. Because they're fort level 8. That's repulsive. Same thing here. So he would give us that. And that would make the AI have a much better chance of winning. Why aren't you going over to a colonial nation? I have colonial nations in these areas, right? It will go over next month, I think. Poland in a war. Oh, a significant war as well. This looks like Empire versus Poland kind of deal. And I was actually kind of waiting for something like this to happen. Like, boy, it seemed like the longest time ever that... Oh man, our missionary has been there for ages in that province. God damn it. It has a modifier on it. Really? Really? It was converted to Protestantism by somebody. Jeez, that guy has not been productive. Oh, that's awkward. Oh my goodness, I'm starting to freak out. We can't have mistakes like that. Do we have... How many missionaries are working right now? It's hard to say. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you're all progressing, right? I best not have any other bloody missionaries sitting there doing nothing. Oh man. What the hell? Why? Okay, we're gonna have to call this up. I'm not overextended, but I'm confused. Why would that not go to New Spain? Shouldn't that go to New Spain? Alrighty, I guess we're generating our own. It's we do 5 provinces like that. I think we caught up 6, but that's fine. It's just a small amount of admin there. We're generating our own colonial nation. I would have thought, maybe I'm too tired, I'm not thinking straight. We've got New Spain out here. Is it because New Spain is... He is actually originally Mexican? Because that's what I was thinking. New Spain should not be, like, here. Always, from my experience, the Mexican region is named New Spain. I think what has happened is that this guy has basically been exiled out here to this kind of theater, or this guy rather. And then he blew up by taking over the natives. Quite fascinating, actually. I think that that's the reason that he's not inheriting these regions, is because he's actually Mexican as opposed to Peruvian. Okay, we've got a merchant free, which could go in any area. I couldn't really care less. Tremendous amount of wealth there in Samarkand, but our influence is not that high. Yeah, that's fascinating. It's really buzzing me out. But I think that's what's happening. We technically don't have a Peruvian colonial nation of any sort. That is my best guess as to actually what's happening there. Now, the Netherlands. What's your deal, bro? We can give them a gift which is the equivalent of the being at war that we're currently in. So we can see that we're very close to having relations with him. That should help ease the pain there of our relations, give him a big chunk of subsidies so that hopefully we can begin integrating him whilst we are at peace. That's quite a small peace offer with Mexico. I kind of like that idea, guys. Just pumping out a... Oh, jeez. Colombia has so many high-level forts. It's disturbing. I like the idea of pumping out a short war with Mexico, taking his forts, and then doing a more kind of fully committed, I suppose, war. Ouch. Afterwards. Where he only has his capital remaining. You know, if we do a short war like that, then it also results in a short truce time. I'm freaking out about this situation. Do we have a missionary here? I don't think we do. Good. Yeah, our truce with Bohemia comes up in 3 years' time, and that's the nation we're going to declare on, I think, as we have a shorter truce with him than the rest of the alliance. Bavaria's still the... He's still the emperor. The one province minor, Bavaria. Interesting. Okay, let's go help out our little friend over here, Ming. Are you still in that war, Russia? No, he's not. He might have lost a little bit of land there. Yep, he lost a tiny little bit of land, we can see, to Japan. Not ideal, dude. Not ideal. But he's moving on to his own things now, including integrating an already Orthodox nation. Okay, I hope that's a profitable war for you, Russia, and that you move things along nicely. That is my prayer. So naturally, when we finish up this core, we get a whole bunch of land to convert. This is so tedious. For real, guys. I find this so tedious. Just pausing like every second, because it's quite important that you do pause so that your missionaries are converting. But at the same time, yeah, what can I say? It's just so tedious. Geez, I have so many more navies than I really realized. I think they're Spanish navies, just kind of chilling about. That I wasn't even aware that I had. But our sailors appear to be okay. Uh-oh, running into rebels out there. Yeah, I'm hesitant to use this tab, guys, to just send them back, even though it includes subjects, because I don't want to focus on an area. Like, look at this. I converted only about 3 provinces, I think, in Alaska, and he's managed to do them all himself. So it's much more wise to be converting 13 colonies. Do you see what I'm saying? But I'm starting to freak out a little bit in terms of micromanaging in that regard. I think I'm overthinking things, but yeah, it's not perfectly comfortable. I'm stressing, guys. I've literally, because I slow down the games in a sense, ultimately, to upload every day, right? If I was playing single player, I would play through the game at a much faster rate. So I've literally been playing this game for months. And the pressure is real. Oh, jeez, I walked into the mountains by mistake. Beautiful. But it was a stack wipe, and now defensive battle on the mountains. Excellent. Get wrecked, fool. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure is what I'm trying to say, but it's whatever. Just man up. I'll be so disappointed if we don't get it. Excuse me, I can easily get the one faith achievement, guys, in my current Austrian playthrough. But it is so much more prestigious to achieve it as Byzantium, in my opinion. And yeah, it's what I set out to do. So I would really like to do what I set out to do, if you feel me. Oh wow. Okay, those are my wars. So this dude is somehow losing. Please don't lose, Castile and Brazil, to this fool who has no forts. I believe you can do it. Now we also... Nice, getting some monarch points there. Need that prestige. Or some method to get the Liberty Desire under control of the Netherlands. My prestige is not very high at the moment, which is stressing me out a little bit. So he would almost accept this peace offer of just taking his forts, which gives us a relatively short time, truce time, and he's still allied to Colombia, which is quite upsetting. This guy, the Netherlands, is still going to have desire if we were to peace out now, which means I can't integrate him. I mean, I could jam that No, actually, I think I could only do it once. When you have negative prestige, I don't think you can placate again. Now I think about things. What can we bloody do to get some... to appease the desire? I could actually grant him provinces. It would make it more cost to integrate, but heck, maybe I should just do it. We've got Diplo to spend, we're not spending on anything else really. Let's see if we give him that gift. I mean, we don't have the bloody relations, do we? God dang it. This is going to be really expensive. Give me those sweet, sweet relations. 2,500 with Netherlands. Uh-oh. That's my land. Do you hear me? He might take that, but thankfully we can take it back quite quickly. Or we can just piece him out. Get wrecked, sucker. Sucker. This here is my land. Let's try to join this up if we can. No. Alright. No, Louisiana. I hate that guy. Okay, so we took the Mexican forts. That's something. That's something. He now has no forts. I feel like that's something. Maybe we can crush Mexico in our next war with him. It really helps to have the... I wonder how much prestige does this give us? A decent amount, hopefully. It really helps to have the Liberty's Eye under control with those other factions out in the New World, guys, because they go around mass sieging everything up for us. Which is quite significant at the end of the day. This is just revolutionaries, it looks like. We can always check our subjects' revolts in the unrest tab, and they look all good right now. I'm going to do some handing off to the Holy Bro once we're at peace as well. I should remember that. But this... Bloody hell, the Netherlands literally bumped up all of a sudden. What's up with that? He mad. This stupid Liberty's Eye. I need to placate twice, basically. He doesn't have any debt. We gain a lot of prestige per month, but... I'm wondering if this is going to give us what we require. No? It gave us 1 prestige, that peace offer. Brilliant. God dang it, dude. Oh. I'm going to automatically... Oh no, because I've got missionaries there. Good. I'm not converting those provinces out in the New World, which is very good. As a wise man once said, that is very good. Get back to work, missionaries. In my own provinces in West Africa, prioritize them. Alright, so we can see we don't have the relations with the Netherlands. I guess I'll just postpone it until next episode, guys. But let's give the Holy Bro... weren't we going to give him something? Salzburg, basically, right? Oh, I've called them up myself by mistake, because I'm an idiot. Brilliant. We're going to go ahead and give them to him anyway. Which is, he is no longer going to have to call them up, so... There's a plus side to being a complete flaming flamboyant noob and doing things by mistake. And that's, the Holy Bro is going to receive the benefits of that. hopefully he's that much more emboldened. Oh my goodness, we can see his stability is low, so clearly not. He's clearly struggling a little bit. I'm going to give him subsidies just for the heck of it. Converting provinces should give some prestige, I thought. I would think that my prestige should be like higher than it is, actually. Now I think about it. Like, we should be gaining prestige every now and then. Okay, so my ambitions of doing something while we're at peace, I think, are a bit of a flop. So let's quickly go in if we can. Hopefully these forts are low, which appears to be the case. They might just be turned off right now. Oh yeah, they appear to be low. Excellent. Let's go in and try to fully annex Zanzibar, or Kilwa rather. And I have the free core on the province of Zanzibar, which is very, very nice. So this war, considering he has no allies, this should really, for once, be a bit of a pushover, this nation. Really nice and decisive, I would say. I'm still kind of buzzing out a little bit about the activities over in the New World with the New Spain colony. I'm pretty sure he's a Mexican colony and he's in Peru. It's so weird. I'm sure eventually somebody will inform me if I'm mistaken in the old YouTube comments. Shout out to literally everybody watching. You guys are so much appreciated. I cannot believe, what is this, like the 73 or something like that, 72, I don't know. I'm probably wrong. But the fact that people are here after all this time, thousands of people in fact, mind-blowing. I hardly feel worthy, guys, but I very much appreciate you. Holy Moses, that guy has money. That's good. We can always do with some money. So this is 45.6 overextension. I really hope that we can fit that in. Maybe like fit it in. Kind of, maybe. I should probably do some kind of calculation. 1, 3, 5, 8, 10. Okay, so if we wait for 10, then we're going to be at 58.1. It's 58.1 plus, we're over, aren't we? God dang it. Okay, I think, damn it. Probably the solution is going to be, that's not worth the truce. We'd have a faster white truce there, white peace will give us a less truce, if I'm making any sense. Do you guys follow what I'm saying? I think we should declare war on this guy as well. So we wait to just core up all of this, and then we 100% them. I'm really far ahead in my admin, apparently. That's a bit awkward. Good old utilizing our admin inefficiently. It's just how we do. But considering it's going to be quite some time until I peace out again, because we're just waiting for this bloody stuff, I'm going to start one more war. And yeah, that's actually going to be our cheeky episode there, guys, pretty much. Oh my goodness, even he has high fort levels. Going for the white piece here and fully annexing this guy, most likely trying to get nearer to a sort of 100% peace deal and overextension with both of these nations. But that's going to be next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll try each episode to take big chunks of the world like this, stabilize them, and move on as we go. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.